First one, okay? Now this one, given the diagram O, the centre of the circle is O, and find the measure of the angles A and B. Now, the thing is to remember is, you can use different colour lines here, right? And that's really the hint is to doing this, okay? So look, this one here, I basically cut out the Star Trek sign, okay? And the rule for the Star Trek sign is the bottom angle is twice the top one anytime you see that sign. So what does that make the bottom angle? Anybody? 96. Alright? Now, the next thing you gotta look at here is these angles are the same if they originate from the same point. So look at this, okay? What's gonna happen here is, look at where A comes from. A comes from, the angle A comes from the same position, doesn't it? See this here and this one here? Yeah? Angle A originates from the same points as angle 48, or the 48 degree angle. Do you see the way they both, and the lines that make the angle start and end at the same place, yeah? This means they're equal, and they'll always be equal when this happens. So what does that tell you about the angle A? 48. Okay? It's a memory thing. If it starts and ends to the same chord, they're the same angle. Okay? Now let's do one or two of these really quickly, okay? Now, this one here. Write down the size of the angles, okay? What's angle A, can anybody tell me? 90 degrees. It's the term is, it links into the diameter, doesn't it? If the angle links into the diameter, you can see it here, can't you? If the angle links into the diameter, it's 90 degrees. Does B link into the diameter? It's also 90 degrees. Okay, next one, C. What can we say about this angle here? 90. 90 plus 70? Anybody? All triangles have to add up to? Which leaves it as? 20. What angle is this here? D, 90. Okay, next one. What angle is this? What angle does that make this one? 180 minus 37 minus 90. Leaves it at 53. What do these two lines here mean? This one and this one. What does that mean? They're the same length. This means angle E equals this angle here, because they're opposite. Now, what angle does this have to be? 90. What's 180 minus 90? 90. Both angle E's added together must be E equals 45. Hard enough, but if you use your logic, you should be alright. Don't be afraid to use the back of the book here and there to try and figure out what exactly you're doing. These ones. Okay. Find the value of x marked in each of the following. Okay. There's a hint here. This side is the same as, this length is the same as. How do I know that? How do I know they're the same length as each other? Can anybody tell me? How do I know this one here is the same as this one here? About radius. This means this one here is an angle x as well. Now what angle is this here? Has to be 40 because it has to add up to 180. So what's 180 minus 40? What does that mean about the two angle x's? Do you have to add up to? Which means they're 70. Okay. What about this one here? Look at the triangle that has the x in it. What can you tell me about this angle here? Anybody? It's 90. What does that make x then? 90 plus 30 plus 60. Okay, next one. What type of triangle is this? This side equals this side, doesn't it? That means that angle equals that angle, which makes x 35. Next one. Star Trek sign. A is what? Half of the big angle, which makes it. B is half of 92, which makes it. C is half of twice 59, 118. Not too bad. It's a rule, okay? Next one. Tough. Okay? Let's make it a bit bigger. Now, if this looks really hard, what I sometimes do is I rotate. Now, when you rotate, what can you tell me about the angle 21 and the angle G? Remember I did this with you earlier? Why are they equal? They're on the same arc or the same chord. Okay, so look, red links to red, starts here, ends here, and then if we do the other one, green equals starts and end at the same angle, so therefore G is 21. Okay, that's first question done. You can do that at home, just rotate your book. It's not a big deal. Okay, what about this one here? It's the same thing, guys. Look, if I was to draw an arc across here, where does the H begin and end? You looking? Red. H begins, goes like this. It has to be the same as which one?
47.
47, doesn't it? Because 47 starts and ends in the same place. Now, turn the whole thing upside down. Now, what happens now? What can you tell me about this now? What can you tell me about I and 62? They're also the same as well, aren't they? So I is 62.